Right, here we go. Let's wait for people to get in here. Dossie, what's up, man? I'm going to try to do a simultaneous live here on the StreamYard and Instagram. Since it's just me tonight, let's see. Oh, just chilling. All right, one person. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's already not going the way I planned here. Just waiting for some more people to get in here. My co-host for the night apparently fell asleep. And so it's just going to be me trying to figure out how to entertain people. If you guys are on the Instagram live, actually it's better if you go to my link in my bio and click the YouTube link in my bio and watch the live from there. You're going to get a lot better reception. And it's going to sound a lot better. So, do I have any more hats? I do. I have lots of hats. I have the Mad Moose Barbecue leather patch hats. And they are available on the website. I think I have them in charcoal, blue, and black still. What is my go-to rub for brisket? My go-to rub for brisket, I like to use the Chop House beef rub, and then also use the Mad Moose Barbecue original rub on there as well. And for those of you who are just tuning in, TD, for whatever reason, fell asleep, I think, unless either that or he died. And he's not here, so I'm just gonna goof off here for like probably half an hour, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll talk about some stuff. And I'm gonna probably end the Instagram live. I want everybody to come over here to the YouTube and Facebook stream so we can get it all in one place. So Ray, come over, go to my bio, click the link, and come over to the YouTube channel. So I'm gonna end the IG stream. All right, so let's get started. Anyways, how's everybody going? What's up, Daddy Dutch? You can't say hello, gentlemen, because TD bailed on me. Unless you would like to come on the show, Daddy Dutch. You and me could run this. We could just do like an hour and bullshit. You've got the experience, so I know you know what you're doing. So if you want to get in, Daddy Dutch, let me know. I'll shoot you the link. But first thing I got to talk about, guys. First thing tonight is I'm super excited about it being December because I finally got to break into my Advent calendar. I bought a craft German beer Advent calendar from Costco like probably 6 or 7 weeks ago. And it started on December 1st, and it comes with 24 craft beers. They're from Germany. They're imported. Like, the labels are in German and everything. It's super cool. So I got to break into it yesterday, and I posted it on my Instagram story. And the first beer was okay. It was kind of just like a basic lager, honestly. It tasted like a Heineken. It wasn't anything super special. But today I have this. This is the It's all in German. So it says Heinderwicklich Gerbrot Kraft Bayer First Carl Keller beer unfiltrate. I can't even read what that says down there, but we're gonna taste it in just a second. All right, hey, Daddy Dutch wants to come on, so you know what? Shoot. Let me figure out how am I gonna send him this link. Hey, if you guys have questions, please put in the questions. I'm gonna count on you guys tonight to help me communicate and to get this show rolling and have some topics to talk about. I do have some questions that I'm gonna ask you guys, and I'll let you guys answer it. Daddy Dutch, trying to figure out how to send you the link, brother. I'm not really sure how to get that to you. But yeah, let me check right now. Anyways, what questions you guys got before I crack open this beer? How do I? Oh, here we go. Ray asked me the Masterbuilt versus the Rectech. Dude, they're both amazing machines. Hey, Daddy Dutch, can you message me on my Instagram or my Facebook, and I'll send it to you? Just message me. It's Zach Moose Soto. Just send me a Facebook message, and I'll get you in here. But okay, Masterbuilt. Oh, it's here. Screw it. We're opening the German beer. The Spice Caboose has arrived, my friends. And oh man. Okay. This one is a lot better than the one I had yesterday. I'm sorry. Fucking trains. If you're watching and drinking, take a drink right now because the Spice Caboose is coming through. Let's see. Dude, I can't find that, Daddy Dutch. You're gonna have to message me because I can't find the that group chat for whatever reason. Dude, I don't know why this train is so loud. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's not even that close. It's at least 300 yards away. Like, at least 300 yards. So, rest in peace to my eardrums. Bro, you don't have to sleep through it. But anyways, let's talk about this this beer real quick. So this is a German beer. I wish I could tell you what it said, but I can't. I don't even know what kind of beer it is because everything's in German, like all of it. But it tastes like an unfiltered, like a pale ale maybe, but it's really good. Let's see, Thomas, do you live in a train yard, dude? Sometimes I really think I do. And Wednesdays seems to be just absolutely crazy with these stupid trains. I don't know why they come through so much on Wednesday nights. But yes, Alex, I bought the beer advent calendar from Costco, and it comes with 24 German craft beers. What's happening? Oh, my wife is in the other room and she is yelling to show me that she can hear through the speaker. Daddy Dutch, if you're still in here, man, I'm waiting for that message because I swear to God I cannot figure out how to find you on that group. So if you're still here, please send me a Facebook message because I cannot find that group chat. Yeah, Thomas, it was at Costco, but they no longer have them. I bought it like 6 or 7 weeks ago, and they sold out like right after I bought them. So loudest wife in the history. You should have her yell at you. It's even louder. All right, so let's talk. I wanted to talk tonight about barbecue Christmas gifts. So I'm going to go over my top 3 gifts that you could buy your significant other or a friend, or just coworker, stuff that's not too expensive, and then I'll go over a couple things that are a little bit more. But the first thing that I wanted to talk about was a good set of knives. So I think it's an important tool to have in your arsenal when you're really getting into barbecue. You don't want to have a shitty dull knife that when you go to slice into the brisket that you just spent 12 hours making, and it just kind of tears it up and shreds it. So some really good knife brands that I am. Oh, there's Kent. Some really good knife brands that I will mention are Victorinox. Those are really, really well priced on Amazon, and they are also very, very sharp, and they hold up really well. A lot of butchers actually use those. And then another brand that I have like an entire set of is the Dalstrong knives. So they always have really good sales on. If you go on Amazon, you can find a Dalstrong knife, and those are really good. The next thing, what happened to TD? Okay, well, if you're just tuning in, let me fill you guys in real quick. Me and TD had the show planned for tonight. He is in Texas right now doing a 10-day cowboy Christmas vendor event, and he texted me at about 6 o'clock and was crying that he was tired, and I was like, bro, drink an energy drink. And 5 minutes later, it's like he fell off the face of the planet. So I'm assuming he fell asleep. That's the only explanation I could think of him not responding and not being here for this, because we've been obviously talking about it and we do it every week. But that's why TD is not here. Luckily, we did not have a guest scheduled for tonight because he was in Texas, so we didn't really have a guest scheduled to come on. But I do have Daddy Dutch Barbecue, Kent, and he is experienced in doing these as well. He also hosts a talk show, so I'm going to have him jump in, and he can help me out tonight since TD fell asleep like a small child. He might have gotten drunk. Yes, that is a very good possibility. But anyways, back to the Christmas gift wish list for that barbecue person in your life. The knives, good knife set. Victorinox, Dalstrong, and what's the other one? Dexter. Dexters are really good too. Very sharp and cheap. Next, a thermometer. Now, the thing with the thermometers is that you really, really cannot produce good barbecue without having a good thermometer. It's probably the most important tool. Oh, Daddy Dutch is here. Here we go. Here to save the day.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm just fucking winging it over here. I'm going to put my headphones in.
I'm just going to say you can never trust them Bears fans. I'm just throwing that out there.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
You can never trust them Bears fans. I'm just throwing
Dude, that out. You tell me about it, man. He's never going to hear the end of this. It's oh, God. Well, I don't really trust a Packers fan either, but
I am going to back you on one thing. You can never go wrong with Dalstrong.
Yep.
And the funny thing is, here's my Dexter.
See? I told you guys.
Cut myself. So the first 3 times I used this knife, I cut myself, didn't even know it.
Yep.
But this Dalstrong Shogun series.
Oh yeah, those are really nice.
I I could shave with this thing straight out of the box. It is phenomenal.
Absolutely.
I've never wore a cut glove, but I'm ready to buy one with that Shogun Series Dahlstrom.
I believe it, man. I chopped off the tip of my entire thumb with one of the Dahlstrom knives. I have the entire butcher block set, and I have a bunch of the Shogun Series specialty knives like those. So I highly recommend the Dahlstrom stuff, guys. So if you want to, even if it's just one knife and you want to buy someone something cool that likes to barbecue, get them one of the brisket slicer, the 12-inch, 14-inch brisket slicer.
Right. If you want a good, I mean, let's be real. Dahlstrom knives are not cheap.
They are not cheap. No, they're mid-range.
They're not cheaply made either.
That's
this
true.
is the Shadow Black Series 8-inch chef's knife.
Those are nice.
Okay. This was sent to me by Kevin at Comparison Cooking.
Oh, okay.
When he was on the hot seat with CJ and myself. And I tell you what, I've probably put this, probably had to sharpen it once in the last 9 months.
Yeah, I believe it.
And until I got that Shogun series, I mean, I have a 10-inch Wusthof chef's knife.
Oh, those are nice. Those are expensive.
Well, it was a Christmas present. It was fun a deal.
See, Christmas present.
I would take this over the Wusthof any day.
Really?
The way these are weighted, I mean, they are so perfect. That Wustof's not a slouch, but it's a bigger knife than what I need.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a damn big blade, and the smaller blade, for just household cooking,
right,
is it's more manageable. I mean, it fits the hand better.
It's a better everyday knife for everyone in the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this Black Shadow series or Shadow Black series, it's a $70 knife, but it's going to last you a lifetime too.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, when's that train coming by? I need a drink.
The train. There's cop cars going by, so that counts.
I hear them.
Okay, that counts.
Okay.
Did you see this beer that I was talking about? Dude, it's I bought that not a variety pack, but it's like an advent calendar from Costco.
Oh yeah.
And it's all German import beers. Everything on this thing is German, so I don't even know what kind of beer it is. It says unfiltered, so I'm assuming it's an unfiltered something.
Well, I'm Dutch, and German's supposedly close to Dutch. If my grandma was still alive,
she could read it.
Translate in a heartbeat. But the only Dutch words I know
are the bad ones.
Say in church.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's with every language, right?
I know some Hispanic words too, but I can't say them in church.
Hey, I got to ask you something, man. Because TD's gonna watch this, and I'm gonna make him feel like a complete douche for falling asleep. And you know what? We've been wanting to set up a time with you on the show, and he's gonna be really jealous that he's missing out on this. So I'd love to do that, guys. Just let me know. Okay, I will. I'll text you, or we'll talk after this. And we'll nail in a date for you. And shit, dude.
Well, you had my boss man on, so you got to wait. Yeah, contractually, you have to wait 2 months before I come on, or I show up. CJ,
It'll be a more watched show. Is that what you're saying?
That'd be awesome if it was, but CJ's getting to be a big dog out there,
I know, man, dude. He's just blowing up, leaving us all in the dust.
No, and he works very, very hard at it.
Yeah, he does. He's very consistent.
to me, this is it's a once in a while if I have time thing. I try put out 4 videos a month, weekly.
Yeah.
It doesn't always happen.
Right.
This past weekend, I didn't put one out because I knew I was going to be on the Mr. Homeowner's marathon for Josh and Babe.
Oh, okay.
So, and to be honest with you, of the 12-hour plus show, because on YouTube, if you go more than 12 hours, they'll knock it down.
Oh, okay.
So Rob cut it off at 11 hours and 45 minutes and then started another one.
Yeah.
And we hung out on there for a while. And I was on there. I'm going to tell you, honestly, I was on YouTube for 13 hours last Saturday.
Holy crap, dude. How do you even find 13 hours worth of stuff to do? What are you guys doing?
Well, no, I was in the chat the whole time. We started out with the Hungry Hussy and went, some big names on there. Mike from Everyday Barbecue, Ray Mac
cool.
and Grill was supposed to be on there. T-Roy Cooks.
Was he on?
Yes. T-Roy was one of the first to respond to Rob and wanting to be on to help Josh and Babe.
That's badass.
Uncle Steve Shake was on there for, an hour before me. Jabin from Coastal Barbecue. CJ popped in for a little while, and during my hour segment, Josh and Babe popped in for a little bit.
Oh, cool.
And if you guys haven't seen it, go to Mr. Homeowner's channel.
Okay.
And he organized this whole thing, and all of the proceeds of this go to Josh and Babe.
Awesome. That's awesome, man.
Hey, wait, does a crotch rocket count?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, good. It's getting a little dry over here. Hey, when TD comes back on next week, tell him my back hurts from carrying his ass, would you?
Dude, don't. Oh, my God. Don't even get me started. He's going to hear it. He's going to hear it from me, man. John Martin says the video is frozen. I don't know if he's talking about mine or yours. If anyone else have the problem of the video being frozen right now, can you let us know in the comments? Because
John, if you're on a PC, hit your refresh button. I haven't seen any freeze ups from either one of us, but that doesn't mean anything.
Blevin's here.
Blevin, what's happening, man?
What's up, Blevin? We just I think I just locked him in for a date in March. Blevin's gonna come on in March.
Wow, you're scheduled that far out?
We've got a couple dates before then. He couldn't make them work, so March it was. But yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. And we've got some
Blevin's a good dude, man.
Oh, we go to the same church. He's from my town.
I remember you saying that last week or the week before.
Yeah.
And he put February 10th.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe he got the last February spot, but after that, I think we're booked into March now.
Well, whenever you want me to come on, just shoot me a text, whatever, blah blah blah. Let me know.
That's if TD makes it. Yeah, that's true. If TD can stay awake long enough and not be a small child and fall asleep at 5:00 in the afternoon.
Well, I am going to tell you one thing. If it's late February, that will not work for me because I will be that last week of February. I forget the dates, like 26th, 27th, whatever. I will be in Houston for the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show.
Oh, nice. Well, I think I don't know exactly where he's at in Texas right now, but he's in Texas.
He's in Fort Worth.
Oh, okay.
I saw a Facebook post earlier. He's saying, hey, if you're all around the Fort Worth area, come say hi. So
he's going to be.
I will give him props. He did very well with his sauces recently.
He has been doing very well. He
Yeah.
answers all those contests, and he does well in all of them.
You know what? You know what pissed me off about TD? He's like, Kent, I'm going to send you some to try. Guess what I got? Nothing.
What a bastard. When he watches this right now, he's going to feel really bad and send you the entire line. TD drank too much. He probably did, dude. He really probably did. Alex Arbuckle. I made a porter with persimmons a couple years ago. Tasted like banana bread. That actually sounds pretty damn good. I would drink the shit out of that.
I've heard of persimmons. I've never
Really?
I believe isn't that kind of like in the citrus area?
Dude, it's weird. It's like an apple, and I don't know. It has the consistency of an apple. You can eat it like an apple, but it has the taste of like almost like to me, it's like a cantaloupe. No, apple had a baby. I don't know, dude. I maybe I have like low-key COVID or something, but I think it tastes like
low-key COVID. 2021 term.
Yeah. Next year,
companies this year put out pandemic as their word of the year. Next year, 2021, it's going to be low-key COVID.
Low-key COVID. Has CJ ever last minute bailed on a show with you as a co-host?
We had a couple shows where he had things going on. I knew about it ahead of time. He's never last minute bailed on me. No.
Like 3 hours before, fell asleep and then didn't answer his phone.
No.
No. You hear that, TD? People don't typically do that on successful live talk shows. So.
Well, you're using successful pretty loosely. If you go back in the day when we were really pumping the super shots, successful would have been a relative term and not to us. You know? Yeah.
Well, you know what, dude? Go ahead. Finish that.
No, go ahead, buddy.
No, I was going to say I had some stuff planned tonight, like we were going to kind of wing it and do it like how we started this without the guest. But I do have some questions if we want to go and get into some, controversial, interesting scenario type questions. And if you're down for that, screw it. We'll do it. And
I'm all about controversy. I work with a Californian.
Hey, I'm a Californian. You're still working with one, apparently.
My thing is, I get a kick out of how everybody thinks anybody who lives in California is a damn hippie liberal.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, CJ, on the other hand, we've had talks. CJ does not get into political talks, but I will say this.
He doesn't. And neither does TD. TD will not.
The previous election 4 years ago, all CJ could say was, "Is this the best we got?"
Hey, you know what? A lot of people said that. It's okay.
Well, they also said it this time.
This is true.
Is this the best we can come up with? We need some young running buck to come up as an independent. Just lay down the law and say, "Hey, listen, you on the left, you on the right. I'm your president now. You got to work with me."
Yes, that is the only come together, everyone.
Years ago, Ross Perot ran as an independent out of Texas. I think Ross Perot was 25 years too early. If you can get a strong independent like that now that says, "Hey, listen, okay, yes, I'm pro Second Amendment, and I'm here on abortion," and kind of narrow the gap.
Yeah, close that between the.
Could do a hell of a lot of work saying, "All right, y'all need to work with me."
Yeah, that would really bring people together. If you have something like that, I think. You know, that's what everybody wants in the end, right? Is everyone to come together and be one.
Exactly.
You know, and,
breaking the establishment
yep.
of the conservative and the liberals to kind of come together is that's the hard part in itself. So maybe Phil from Daddy Cooks and I will run for president and vice president in 2024. We're going to call it the daddy. We're going to call it the daddy ticket.
Penguins for so Jen Ramirez is not my wife, but she says that she's going to run for president next year and she's going to give penguins to everyone. She's obsessed with penguins. She's also not my wife.
I also hear police sirens in the back.
Those are ambulance sirens, but we'll count them.
Whatever, a first responder in my book.
There we are. All right, man. Here's a question. What is something that you refuse to share?
Something that I refuse to share? Nothing. I am an open book.
You will share.
Oh, wait. There's one thing I'm very proud of because I made this, sent the recipe to the guy who bottled. And it's this right here.
Oh, that's your recipe?
See right there, it says Daddy Dutch Barbecue approved.
Oh.
The way this came about is Uncle Steve has been a huge supporter of mine for about the last year and a half, 2 years. Well,
okay.
Year and a half. And he sent me all his rubs. And I took a little bit of, I was supposed to say my wife.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was not going to say anything, but that's what I was going to say.
Levin, I'm used to being on the other side of the question, dude. This kind of like taking me off guard.
Thank you, Levin. You said what I was thinking. I appreciate that. Shit. Ryan Ramirez said cookies.
Cookies?
Yeah, he refused to share his cookies.
Oh, wow.
And that man actually, he can make some damn good cookies. I've had his.
You know what? I don't doubt that he can, but I'm going to tell you one thing, and God rest her soul. She's been gone for 10 years now, but nobody will ever make cookies better than Grandma did.
I bet.
I'm just saying. My grandma, back in the day, you remember the metal coffee cans that you got?
Mm-hmm.
The plastic crap they got now?
Yep.
To line them with paper towels, and when she made her cookies and they cooled, she'd stack that metal coffee can till it was jam full to where she could get the lid on, and she'd be like, "Here you go, Kent. Take that to your coworkers." And one of the older gals says, "Oh, these are the best cookies ever. I can tell your grandma uses butter and not margarine." I'm like, "You damn right she does."
Yes, she does.
Grandma did help me with this figure by, cooking healthy.
By making you asparagus.
Hey, I love asparagus.
I love asparagus too.
Especially when it's wrapped in like 3 strips of bacon.
Dude, that's actually one thing that I've never made. I've never done the bacon wrapped asparagus thing, and I see it all the time, and I've never made it because I don't know how to cook it. I don't know how.
Right. I'm going to give you a tip here. Take your bacon.
Okay.
Wrap the asparagus. Make a compound butter. So you're going to melt on your butter.
Yep.
You're going to add garlic powder to it. That's it.
That's not a compound butter.
Yes, it is.
No, you got to add. When I make my compound butter, it's got to have parsley and thyme.
Any butter melted down with an ingredient in it. That is a compound butter.
Okay, Dossie agrees with you, apparently.
Now, baste everything on the grill.
Okay.
Whether you're using a gas or whatever, it doesn't matter.
It matters.
Baste it with that compound butter. I'm going to say charcoal is better, but whatever.
Yes.
What do you got? baste it with that while you're cooking it until that bacon gets to be where you want it, and then go to town. It is going to be the best asparagus you've ever had in your life.
All right, you know what? This week I'm doing it. I'm gonna try it. I have never tried it, and I'm gonna do that because usually when I make my compound butter, I use only like fresh herbs. Like I chop up thyme and parsley and dill and garlic, and I put it all in, and that's how I make my compound butter. But I will try just garlic powder in it. I will try it.
The nice thing, and you being out on the left coast there, you have a lot more access year-round to fresh ingredients like that than what I do, being in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true.
But the nice thing about being in the Midwest is you get that parsley, thyme, whatever, dried form. You need a lot less than what you need from fresh.
Yes, the dried stuff, which is weird to me. Until recently, then I learned that
it's totally backwards in my mind.
Yeah,
dried, you only use a pinch of dried compared to a full teaspoon or tablespoon of fresh. I'm like,
yes,
that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, but I get it.
It's there.
Asparagus to substitute more ribs in place of vegetables. Who is this? There's CJ. Did you text him?
No, sir. I did not.
CJ?
TD got drunk in Fort Worth, so I'm just helping Zach out. If you fire me tonight, send me a text in the morning. Let me know if I'm rehired or not.
I stole your co-host.
Well, what you don't realize is back in the day when we first started the hot seat together, I joined CJ in the hot seat. About once a week, about 10:30 Central Time on a Thursday night, I'd get fired.
Oh.
For giving PJ the business like you're going to do to TD. And the following Monday, I'd get a text that says, all right, you're rehired. So about every week, I got fired and rehired. So
my wife says it's like you got caught in the middle of an affair.
Hold on.
Here we are together, and the boss shows up to see his co-host on a different show without my co-host.
Are we better now?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask your boss. I haven't seen him say anything. He's probably still in shock. I switched.
What?
I switched beers here. I finished that beer. I've switched onto a Maui Wowie Tropical. Looks like a IPA.
That sounds like a chick beer.
No, man, no. We don't do chick beers.
Maui Wowie reminds me of I want to drink. I'm going to get drunk from some chick. Let me have a fruity sex on the beach with an umbrella like CJ made 2 years ago on this channel.
Oh shit, my heater died.
I give CJ a hard time about his umbrella drinks, but in the Midwest, this time of year, for me, it's all year. We drink whiskey.
Right. Hey, don't get me wrong. I like whiskey. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, look at this. The cooking cop and babe just showed up, buddy.
What? There we go.
Hi, guys.
What's up, guys? He said, Blevin, do you need a job? I think you're being replaced. It's okay. You know what? TV's replaced after tonight.
Hey, Blevin, you better break out the benefit because the pay ain't crap. I'm telling you that.
Oh, for those of you that are joining and don't know what's going on, TD and I obviously had the show planned like we do every Wednesday night. And about 3 hours ago, he texted me that he was tired, and apparently he fell asleep because he never got back to me. And the showtime came, and here I was struggling by myself, not knowing what I was doing. And Kent here was kind enough to come try to save my ass. So that's why you're in the Moose and TD show with no TD and with Kent, Daddy Dutch Barbecue.
You should change it instead of Moose and TD to Moose and DD for Daddy Dutch.
I might change. I'm going to change the title of the episode after this. He's not going to be a part of it. I should have kept the stream on his Facebook and his YouTube. I should have kept. I took them off because he wasn't here, so I didn't know if he would want me streaming.
That makes sense. So,
but I should have kept him on just so that his followers could know that he's a terrible co-host.
Don't be saying terrible co-host. You'll get comments in the chat, and then I'll have to resign instead of get fired and part-time job. But
all right, I have another question for you. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Brisket.
Really?
Yep.
That was a quick answer.
No, it's hands down brisket. Love brisket. You can put a lot of different seasonings on brisket to change it up a little bit, but one food the rest of my life, it would be brisket.
Huh.
No. God, I'm going to sound like I'm sucking up now.
Wait for this.
Okay, for your main, it's brisket.
Okay.
For an appetizer,
God, it's gonna be one of CJ's recipes or something.
You're right. It's his queso dip.
Oh, dude.
I had his queso dip. Josh and Babe helped make it when we were out in California a couple months ago. But that queso dip was to frickin' die for.
I have to go. I'm gonna have to go watch his recipe and try it.
And for a dessert, yes, chicken wings.
Yes. So yeah, John Martin says hand down pork ribs, and then he said chicken wings is a close second. Thompson JT said he's got to go with pork ribs and homemade mac.
I will tell you one thing. There's one thing that is a secret to CJ's queso. And I want to see if he's got the balls to put it in the chat, because I got the bottle in my hand.
Ooh, sounds like a little bit of a challenge. Is that so? Okay, tacos? Yes, can't go wrong with tacos. That's actually a great answer. Tacos is a great answer because it's so versatile.
You can do anything with tacos.
You can put brisket and it's a taco.
Yeah.
You can put mac and cheese. You can put your pork ribs in it. You can put whatever you want inside a tortilla and call it a taco. So I actually think that's the best answer.
Well,
I mean, your answer's not bad. I'm just,
Whoa. My answer's the best. That's their answers.
I'm just saying. Because you can make a brisket taco. You can make, and if you don't feel like having brisket that day, you can make a pulled pork taco. Make a tri-tip taco. You could put a tortilla on a tomahawk steak and call it a taco. It's actually genius. It's a loophole to the question, but I'm going to accept it. You
are sounding so, I don't even want to say it right now. Because we've already had the political discussion. I don't want to say it.
Alex Arbuckle says paella. I've never had that.
Paella?
Paella.
God, now I'm going to sound like I'm sucking ass again.
Oh, God.
CJ
made that, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
I saw that episode.
On top of his pit barrel cooker.
Yes.
That's
Oh, yes. That was a recent one. That was. Oh, it seemed like it was more recent because I remember watching that one.
Whoa. Josh, do I need to send you another bottle?
Just put Kent. I'm gonna have to trade Kent for some of this sweet heat stuff.
This is now what this is, and it varies a little bit year by year by the growing season. But I put there's 23 different kinds of peppers in this sweet heat rub, along with
shit.
honey powder and a little brown sugar. It's other than the honey powder and the brown sugar, everything in this bottle of sweet heat rub comes out of my backyard.
Oh, really?
All the peppers.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So
you don't have a lot of it, is what you're saying?
It comes anywhere from. Yes, we need another bottle. All right, you got it, kids. Anywhere from Sweet Bells up to Ghost Reaper, Trinidad Scorpion, Scotch Bonnet, Hot Hungarian Wax, chilies, cayennes.
That all goes in there?
Yep.
Oh, dude, I would trade you like 2 bottles for one of those. That sounds freaking awesome.
Let me know. I'll gladly trade with you on that. Shameless plug if anybody wants it. It's $9 a bottle, including shipping.
Look at you.
You have to understand this is a seasonal product. It's limited supply.
So buy a bunch of it.
Well, I don't have the growing season that you have in California or Texas. You know, I get stuff planted in mid to late April, depending on the weather, and you know it gets done in September, August to September. So
let's see. John Martin's about to fire at the bullseye and make some wings now. We made him hungry.
There you go. Get it.
Okay, I got a question. What is something that everybody looks stupid doing?
See, and I shouldn't say this because I'm a barbecue guy, but it's this right here. Come on, guys. Everybody knows their tongue works. Don't do the tongue test. Come on.
You don't do that. You don't walk past your dog and just a couple times.
Well, at my dog I will, but I don't make sure it works before I flip my steak on the grill.
Come on, it's like it's a habit almost. Like it's like
I
a
know,
tick.
but to me it looks stupid. It's like, all right, you got two.
That's true. It does look stupid.
It works. If it doesn't work, you grab another pair. Hell, I got a drawer right here with 10 pairs of tongs in it. One of them is going to work. I don't have to test them.
Blevin said twerking.
Working? Yeah, I never done that. I've seen CJ do it.
Oh, I for some reason believe that CJ's probably done this.
I paid money for that show, dude. Let me tell you. That man can twerk better than J-Lo. Just putting it out there.
Oh, yeah. John, yes. Of catching my brisket on fire. Yes. Everyone looks stupid doing that, though. I don't know. Have you ever caught your brisket on fire?
No.
Have you ever burnt your brisket?
No.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that you're just fucking perfect. My bad.
No, Jesus. I'm not. But I'm normally sitting in a lawn chair with a jug of whiskey and some...
Watching.
Oh, yeah. I don't turn my back.
Okay. Have you seen my video of me taking the flaming brisket out of the smoker?
I don't believe I have. But I will tomorrow, I guarantee you that.
Oh, it's on. Yeah.
I need something to do while I'm at work. I'll just pull up the phone and.
It's it's on my YouTube channel. It's like 4th of July brisket fail or something. But basically, what happened? Oh, dude, I know. So basically, what happened is that I had only had my new Masterbuilt gravity-fed smoker for like a month, so I was still kind of I was still kind of learning how things worked, and I cranked the heat up and I wrapped it, and I think some of the sparks started coming out of the hopper a little bit, and it just I think it caught the paper on fire, and luckily I had my thermometer in there. So my phone starts dinging like crazy, and the temperature was at like 700 degrees, and I ran outside, and the security camera turned on and caught the whole thing. I lift up.
I did.
Oh, you did see it? Okay.
I did see that. That's right.
If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on my channel.
I did see that. Yeah. That was.
You know what though, man? The Spice Caboose is coming through. Oh, dude, this beer is good. I'm sorry. We call it a girly drink if you want, but the damn good IPA.
And my problem with that is, and maybe I should drink more beer because beer fills me up. Whiskey.
Yeah, but whiskey doesn't make you feel bloated either, which is nice.
Yeah, I know, but I would drink a lot less beer than I do Crown Royal. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, you're fine.
See, I give everybody shit that CJ's never sent me a paycheck, and that is the truth. I'm not saying I never got paid, but I've never got a Cooking with CJ paycheck to deposit it in my checking account. Nowadays it's all about wires.
Yep, you Venmo'd you?
And PayPal. Yeah. And the first time he did it, I was sitting there. I was actually at the campground, which we do a lot of camping during the summer here. And my phone dings, and it's got the PayPal icon, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Didn't think nothing of it. And then I get about 10 minutes later, I get a text from CJ. Hey, Boo, did you see I sent you something? I was like, what? I was floored. So, no, I have never gotten a paycheck from CJ, but I can't say he's never paid me.
Gotcha. I'm kind of with Thompson on this. Can't drink too much Crown. I'm kind of with you, man. I dude, it's so good, especially just mixed with a Coke, Crown and Coke. I will just drink the shit out of it, and it will just fuck me up. And
most of my Crown, I actually drink with a Sierra Mist because it's lower in sugar.
Okay. I drink Diet Coke. I drink Diet, so.
Yeah, I'm more of a Crown 7 guy. And the lower sugar is better because, if you're going to drink and you're going to worry about sugar, then you better start drinking potato vodka. I'm just going to say that.
Dude, I actually have someone bought me for my birthday last year or the year before some Japanese whiskey, and it's probably some of the best whiskey I've ever had before. And I can't pronounce what it is. It's in Japanese, but it's phenomenal whiskey. It's really good.
You need to get on your language learning because.
I can't read my German beers. I can't read my Japanese whiskey. I don't even know.
I'm going to tell you what. About another 12-pack, you're going to be fluent in German and Japanese.
I'm hoping by the time I get done with this 24 beer advent calendar, that I'm going to know a thing or two about Germans.
I bet TD could pronounce everything perfectly.
Yeah, but you know what? TD's not here.
No.
TD. No, he's not. Huh. Weird. What is this show called? Oh, the Moose and TD's Brew and Barbecue Show. Weird. No,
it's the Moose and DD's.
Oh, it is Suntory. Is it Suntory? I'm trying to see if I can see the bottle. Hold on. Stand by.
As it leaves when the spice caboose goes off again. Germans drink beer warm. Yes, I do.
No. Oh, it is. Shit. It's, yeah. Hibiki Suntory Whiskey.
That is a cool ass bottle, dude.
That's why I kept the bottle. They actually,
right.
They actually bought me so they bought me this, and they also got me a decanter from oh yeah, the caboose is coming through.
No, JT Thompson said drink an extra for him because I heard the spice caboose when you got up. So,
but yeah, they bought me a decanter from Grunt Style, which was really cool. So the decanter has like a bullet poking through it, kind of thing. But yeah, dude, this is great whiskey. So, oh, it's Japanese. Is that what I said it was? Yeah, I said it was Japanese, right?
Yeah. JT Thompson says I had that in Japan.
It's smooth. It's dangerous. Like I will drink that one completely straight. I'll drink it.
Sorry, I need to apologize. I didn't mean to get in your chat. It's just kind of habit.
Oh no, absolutely.
It's my it's
that's
my
your job.
Yeah. So, because somebody else obviously fails at that job unless it pisses me off, and then he's in there like that.
That's kind of my thing with me and the guy who's not here that's supposed to be here when we're doing this together. I'm kind of the one taking care of the chat because he doesn't pay attention very well. I feel like sometimes I'm the brains behind the operation. I've set for the next 2 months or into March. Most of the people they're going to be on the show have been set up through me. Dude, we've got some, like, I won't say who they are just because I want it kind of be a surprise, but we've got a couple people coming on. Like, one guy has 1 million TikTok followers, so that's a hint of who it could be. But
I wouldn't know.
You're not a TikToker.
I'm not a big TikToker. I mean, come on. I'm a grandpa 3 times over.
See you, CJ. CJ's out.
So, yeah, I said see you.
Oh, yeah. X pause.
Well, yeah, I'm sure I'm fired, and I'll get rehired about 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah, you're good.
So, yeah, I'm not... I have Instagram. I'm not huge into it. Yeah, I have TikTok. Normally, it's one of my work buddies that sends me a video, to watch.
Oh, yeah. Just the link.
I'm just, I'm more hit and miss on that than I am in YouTube.
It's kind of a younger generational thing, I think. Even though CJ's on it, CJ's getting in it. He's like, you know what? I'll make a TikTok too. Oh yeah,
CJ is a social media animal. I'm telling you.
Oh, I believe it.
And I'm going to put this out there right now. When Josh is done with his treatments and he's back feeling 100%, he is going to be a TikTok whore. I'm just saying.
Is he going to be a TikTok cop?
Well, he might be.
That's a thing, man. A lot of cops are on there doing TikTok stuff.
But Josh, CJ has really good energy on his videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Josh is so over the top.
Right.
I'm going to use this term endearingly in saying that Josh is a drama queen. He really is on his videos. I mean, Josh is so up in your face, everything. I mean, it's perfect. So,
would you? Let me ask you this: would you rather own a dragon or be a dragon?
I think I'd rather own a dragon.
Why?
Because if I need a quick seared steak, if somebody pissed me off,
See ya, Blevin. Blevin's out. See you, Blevin.
go get them, dragon.
I agree. I
I got
think
somebody to do the work for me, and I can just sit back and reap the rewards. So,
all your food is smoked if you are a dragon, though. That's what Thompson JT said.
well, this is true.
Good point. But I kind of agree with you. If I still get to do human things, because like a dragon can't do a lot of human things. He probably can't. He probably can't set up a live show on YouTube. His fingers are too big.
Neither can TD.
Apparently. Dude, he's never gonna live this down, man. Thank you. Yes, cheers to that, because holy shit, he is just. I must have called him like 20 times, like hoping that maybe I'd wake him up or something. But he's gonna be jealous that you were on here.
Hey, I can, I do what I can. I'll fill in for the man if,
I've got it.
I'm pretty sure he's still licking his wounds from Sunday night. Just saying.
I'm telling you, man. I wasn't even gonna really do the show. I was just gonna cancel it, and then my wife was like, "Well, find somebody to do it with you," and I was like, "Okay." So I sent out a few messages and got no bites. It's an hour before, so it's kind of like, last minute. And then she was just like, "Well, you should just do it by yourself." And I was very, very hesitant because I was like, nobody wants to watch me just talk for an hour and a half or whatever. And then, but she talked me into it, and I started, and yeah, here we are. And then you jumped in and saved my ass.
Well, my biggest thing about with YouTube and everything is, I try to be the best supporter I can. I'm not worried about my channel.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, it's for fun. It's,
Yeah, it is. It really is.
And there's some people trying to make, or needing to make, I should say, during this time, income, a living off of YouTube. Unfortunately, I'm an essential worker. I work in transportation.
Yeah.
So the only way I'm getting a day off is if I get the vid.
Right.
Yep. And if I had to sit 2 weeks at home, I'd go nuts.
You just make a bunch of YouTube videos, though.
Yeah, I'd make a bunch of subpar YouTube videos.
Yeah. I feel like I've just been dodging this COVID thing, man. It's like because I work in a place where hundreds of thousands of people can come through in a day, or hundreds, and I've got several coworkers who are out right now with COVID, and I feel like I'm just over here like ducking and dodging this shit. I just like.
Well, I agree. We have 2 shops, and they're less than a mile apart. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In our shop, we have 6 of us. We have 5 guys. Well, we got the shop foreman and 4 truck mechanics. I'm the only trailer mechanic in this shop.
Gosh.
My boss is actually damn near a mile away. The guy who's the truck foreman or truck shop foreman, I work in his building, but I don't work for him. He's not my immediate supervisor.
Oh, gotcha.
He's been with the company 40 some years. I give him the respect like he's my boss because he
Right.
deserves it. Well, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, out of 6 people, Him and I were the only two there.
Oh, wow.
We had one that had been gone a week and a half because, he tested positive. And then that Tuesday before Thanksgiving, another guy says, I walked towards him, a buddy of mine, Lloyd, and he's like, dude, don't come any closer. I lost. I'm like, just back the hell off.
Yep.
So, and then we got one guy who popped a rotator cuff, and he was scheduled for an MRI yesterday. So Saturday, he had to go to the hospital to do a COVID test. He turned up positive.
It's crazy.
So we got half our guys out in our little shop because our big shop has got 30 mechanics in it. And they've had little bouts here and there. And in our shop, nobody really works that close to each other. But half of us came down with COVID.
Caboose. Well, it's nice right now. We're having an outbreak, like at our department. Like, I'll say it like because it's not like a hidden fact. It was in the newspaper, but I work at a sheriff's department, and I think we've got like there's an outbreak among inmates and deputies. So I mean, it's over 100. It's crazy. So it's right now. It's kind of like I get tested every day for like the next 2 weeks. I can go to get the rapid test, and within 15 minutes, I know my results. So I'm like, I'm up for it, man. Like I am not against just knowing. It's just nice to like know,
It's and 2 weeks ago. Well, let's have another one. It's a long train. 2 weeks ago, I gave blood to life is what they call it up here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's nationwide.
I haven't heard of that.
But it's, a blood donation thing.
Right.
And they're like, do you want to be tested for COVID antibodies? I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Might as well. They already took the blood.
Yeah. Well, it's not like you got to stick me again or anything.
Okay, fine. I'll finish my drink.
I'm like, yeah, go ahead and, test me for it. And I'm still, that's been a week and a half ago. How was that for you?
Well,
I still don't know if I've ever had it or not, but yep. Yeah, but I haven't had any symptoms, so
I'm with you, man. I got that.
It's day by day.
I got that test done too because my entire family, we were all sick in February, and it was weird. I don't get sick. I never get sick, and in February I got sick, and we all got sick, but it was all different symptoms. Like it was weird. My kids had different symptoms. My wife's was different, and then I got my ass kicked for like a week. I was out, so I went and got tested for the flu, and the flu test was negative. So the doctor's like, oh, it's a respiratory disease or a respiratory virus. And then a month later, COVID comes out and I had like all the symptoms. But my antibody test was negative. So I don't know. Who knows, man?
Well, if it's been so long, they say it won't come up on your antibody
right
test.
Yeah. And John says if you drink enough alcohol and eat enough smoked barbecue, COVID can't get you. So maybe that's why I'm safe.
You know what, John? I'm pretty sure if that's the case, I'm immune to COVID.
Right, if that's the case. Oh, who you got there? What is that?
This is my little barbecue buddy.
Look at that.
This is a little bomb puppy, Chico.
Very creative with the name.
Well, that was his name coming from the pound.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't say anything because my dog's name is Moose. So how creative is that?
Let me see if I can show you this. My wife bought this for him in California visiting CJ and Josh and Bev. It says, I have issues. Well, I'm sorry, but when you get a Mexican dog in the Midwest and it's 25 degrees outside, the little guy needs a coat.
He needs a little sweater.
Now, my wife, as creative as she is, has made him a little hood.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, everything. I mean, when he has that hood on, it's gray, and he looks like this. He looks like a damn Ewok from Star Wars. I'm telling you. It freaks me out every time I see it. But this is my little barbecue buddy.
Oh, man. Is that your only dog?
Yep, only one.
All right. I'd pick my dog up, but he's probably like 40 pounds, and he get hair all over the place. He's an outside dog. So, but his name is Moose. He's also from the pound.
Our last two dogs have been pound puppies, so you know, you don't need a dog with a sheet of paper to say he's a good dog, because this little guy, he's something else. He gives me high fives when I come home from work.
Is he a shaker? Is he one of those ones that like
he's shaking? He is shaking so bad right now.
Okay. Dude, they always shake. Those dogs just never stop shaking.
He's from Mexico. Give him a break. He's 110 degrees.
Dude, I live in California. We have more Chihuahuas than any other state combined. Okay?
Well, it's like your state rodent.
It's our state rodent. And I'd say probably 80% of them are named Chico.
Our state rodent or dog up here is a Labrador or a retriever, but you know
they're either named Chico or well, actually, shoot, dude, my wife's cousin has a Chihuahua named Chico. Either Chico or I've known a couple named Chispa, which means like Sparky, I guess. I think. Mm-hmm. I know Jen Ramirez is gonna just nail me for saying something in Spanish because I can't speak Spanish.
Is that your wife, Jen Ramirez?
No, Jen Ramirez is not my wife.
I'm joking. You said that earlier.
Okay, I'm making sure you pay attention. This is my wife right there.
Except for on Thursday nights, I don't always pay attention to CJ.
We had a John said they had a Chihuahua named Corona way back in the day. I wouldn't name a dog Corona now. Just saying.
Do you ever listen to the Bob and Tom show?
I used to when I was growing up, and my dad listened.
Some goofball out there had twins. You know what they named their twins?
No.
Corona and COVID.
Recently.
How would you like that? What's your name? Hi, I'm COVID. Nice to meet you. Get the hell away.
You know, actually, is that really a terrible name? If COVID wasn't a thing, and we didn't even know about this whole COVID thing, and somebody came up and said, "Hey, I'm COVID," that actually sounds like it could be a name. Honestly.
Yeah, but right now it's
right. Yeah. Hey, look at Misty's here. Hi, Misty.
All right, I gotta take this little guy outside. I'll be right back.
All right.
Carry on as if TD was here.
Oh, but he's not, because TD fell asleep like a small child at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're just tuning in and you don't know why TD is missing on the Moose and TD's Brew and Barbecue talk show, it's because I'm assuming he fell asleep. And he texted me like 3 hours before the show started. And he was like, "Hey, man, I'm pretty tired." And I was like, "Okay, well, drink an energy drink or take a nap or something." And then 7 o'clock rolls around, and we were originally going to start a little bit sooner because he's in Texas. So his time zone right now is an hour ahead of what he's normally used to. And he just didn't answer me. I have not been able to get a hold of TD all night. Called him, texted him, and that's why TD is not here on the Moose and TD's Brew and Barbecue show. So when I started this, I was like, okay, I guess I'll do it by myself with the encouragement of my wife. And luckily, Daddy Dutch Barbecue was in the chat, and he has lots of experience doing talk shows. So I invited him on to help me and make me not look like a complete idiot sitting here talking to myself. So yes. Oh, you know what? I said earlier when I started this whole thing that I was going to talk about 3 items that I wanted to put on not my Christmas list, but if you're out there and you're watching, you want to buy somebody a great gift. The first thing we talked about was knives. We talked about Dal Strong, Dexter, and Victorinox as being all great knives for any barbecue person. Next thing I talked about was a thermometer. So on the lower price range, you're looking at a like Therma Pro thermometer and Inkbird, which are really they're great instant read thermometers. Honestly, what do you got? Yeah, dude.
It's almost like we set this up.
I know, seriously, man. That's great. Okay, so Inkbird is great. They're really good quality thermometers. I mean, and they're cheap. They're how much is that? Like $12, $20, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, and they're on sale all the time. It seems like.
I've run when I first got my Inkbird 4 Pro. I ran it through a ton of tests, and it was within a degree or two of my Thermo Pro. And I mean, I put it through the paces.
Yep.
Because I've heard, early on that it can be off, and as long as you do it right. Inkbird, Thermo Pro, I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
I don't think you can either. And the thing is, dude, so I have a Thermal Works, which is the high-end I got it on a Black Friday deal.
Right.
It's just the Thermopop. The I don't know, they're not the best one. It's not the $100 one. It was yeah. Well, I have one of those too. Those are $10. But they work great.
Yeah,
they work great.
Thermal Works, same
Well,
thing.
when I compared it to the Thermal Works, which is the expensive brand, they were right on with each other. The only difference was that the Thermo Pro took maybe a second more to read. So I mean, honestly, you can get somebody a great thermometer, Inkbird Thermo Pro, for a great price on Amazon. But if you want something really fancy and nice, I actually just became an affiliate and ambassador for BBQ, and they sent me a unit, and it seems to be really, really accurate. And they're going to send me an Air Probe too, which is the completely wireless one. So it's just that big, and it doesn't have any wires coming out of it. It connected to my Wi-Fi really easy. So those are something you could definitely get. And then what was the third thing I was going to say? What would you say? What's another great little gift that you can get somebody who really likes barbecue?
A Brew and Sear.
I'm not familiar with that.
It's something I made.
Oh, look at trying to plug.
Yeah, shameless plug. The Brew and Sear is actually taking the 2 charcoal baskets you have that come with a Weber kettle and make them into a similar size charcoal basket as the Slow and Sear.
Okay.
Now, you don't have the water pan. You don't have, all the... It's not stainless steel like the Slow and Sear is, but it's something you can make out of something you already have.
Right.
With the kettle. The other thing I would say with that is good barbecue gloves.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Again, not expensive.
No, and to be honest with you, depending on what you're handling, I mean, if you're handling cooked food, obviously you're going with the cheap cotton liners
Yep.
under your nitrile gloves.
Yeah.
But to handle hot items, a good um, set of barbecue gloves is the way to go.
Yes.
It
Like the silicone ones. That's what you're talking about.
well, you can get
Or like the welding glove cut.
you can get the cotton blend with the silicone on them.
Mm-hmm.
I think Barbecue Mitts, Barbecue Dragon has them.
Yeah.
You can go with welding gloves, but make sure they are a lined inside leather outside glove. Otherwise, it
doesn't really help you.
Purpose. So, but a good set of barbecue gloves will help also.
I love that people. My wife said that everybody should just flood TD's DMs with messages on why he wasn't here tonight, and I think that's a great idea. So everybody, please go to his Facebook page and just message him. Send him like 50 messages that just say like, "Where were you? Why'd you ditch Moose? Why did you break Moose's heart? You missed your own show."
Why did a Packers fan have to cover for a Bears fan? That'd be better.
Yes. Everybody, please. There's only 9 people watching right now, but all of you need to go and do that to TD's Facebook page and just
and then put hashtag AR12, Aaron Rodgers 12.
He is going to hate himself tomorrow. Do it. Yes, John, do it, because who does that? Who misses their own live talk show? How?
Zach, just so you know, he's going to unfriend me on Facebook tomorrow. I'm just saying.
Good. You know what? We should all unfriend him first. Damn it. Everybody go unfollow TD. And then you can follow him back in like a couple days. But go unfollow him.
Make him suffer for a little bit and then be like, okay, you were at a show. We'll forgive you.
If he shows up next Wednesday, then we can all go back and follow him.
Hey, if he doesn't show up next Wednesday, I'm fired already. Anyway, hit me up. I'll come back.
Well, we're gonna do it next Wednesday. So
either that, or maybe to make the playing field level next Wednesday, you should probably have CJ on to help you.
I don't know. I think CJ's. I think he's mad at you.
Yeah, well, he'll get over it.
He will. Well, let me ask you this: does pineapple belong on pizza? I have to ask you. What?
Yes.
Really?
I never thought that growing up.
That's upsetting.
Until I met my stepfather. Okay. He came from Chicago. He was actually a semi-pro football player in Chicago. And growing up, I'm like, pineapple on pizza, are you nuts? But when you take your basic pizza and you have Canadian bacon, Italian sausage, and pineapple on it. For the longest time, I thought it was the grossest thing ever.
Doesn't belong on pizza. Just saying.
Until I tried it. Okay?
Nope.
And I was sold.
I'm not with you.
I used to be a strict, give me a pepperoni pizza only guy. Okay? Just give me a pepperoni pizza. That's the way I was in high school. Moved away for a few years, came back, and I was like, all right, I'm going to try it. And I was like,
maybe you do belong in California.
No, it was a damn good pie. To be honest with you, it is the only way I will eat pineapple.
Oh, see, now I'm the opposite.
Eat pineapple any other way than with Canadian bacon, Italian sausage, and pineapple on a pizza.
See, I'm opposite. I don't like warm pineapple. Like I love like a fresh pineapple or canned pineapple chunks. I love it, but I don't like it warm.
I'm not a fan. I'm really not. And I'm probably one of those out there in the minority. I do not like apple pie. I do not like apple crisp. No, it's slimy. Give me rhubarb.
Slimy.
Give me rhubarb crisp.
And I've never had a rhubarb. I've never had rhubarb.
I will eat that like a fat kid going through a candy store. I'm telling you.
I've never had rhubarb.
You know why?
Because I live in California.
On the West Coast and on the East Coast, because Booger air fryer recipes US 500, whatever it is. She did something, and I said, "You need to make a rhubarb crisp." And she goes, "You know how expensive that shit is down here?" I said, "It's like a dime a dozen up here." She goes, "Well, then send me some." So what she doesn't know is I'm going to send that broad some rhubarb, and she's going to make me a rhubarb crisp.
What is a rhubarb? Is it a berry?
No, a rhubarb. It looks like stalk, like a celery. Okay, but it has like a berry note to it.
Huh.
So if you see it growing, it's got these huge stalks with, huge leaves on it.
Okay.
So it looks like celery, but it's reddish purple.
Huh.
But it has more of a fruity flavor to it.
Interesting. John Martin came up with a new slogan for TD's Brew and Barbecue. It's not just life-changing, it also disappears. Thank you, John. I appreciate you, John. Everyone go on TD's thing and just flood his freaking DMs because this is ridiculous.
That is wrong.
That's great.
But it is hilarious in so many.
Priscilla Arredondo, she's one of our regular viewers. She showed up late apparently. Hi, Priscilla. Thank you for joining us. Jen Ramirez likes that you like pineapple on your pizza. Katie said no, pineapple's gross. My wife said it's okay, at least you made it, not like TD. Thompson.
I'm gonna say, when you try it with the Canadian bacon and the Italian sausage, okay.
My wife doesn't like the Italian. She doesn't like Italian sausage on pizza.
Well, then obviously your wife is wrong, and you need to divorce her ass and find a new 21-year-old supermodel.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. With like 3 kids and a dog.
Hey, I got 3 grandkids, 4 kids, a son-in-law, a dog, 2 cats, and probably a couple gerbils I don't know about. I'm just saying.
And you think you could find a 21-year-old supermodel?
Well, no, not 21, because my wife turns 49 this year, so I'm going to trade her in for 2 24-year-olds.
She said, "Okay, show's over." Oh no, my wife's great.
Really?
She doesn't have the best taste in pizza, but she's a good woman.
Well, hey, that's why they make, the bundle package. You can have your pizza, she can have hers, and you can
exactly. We can make our own pizza. We can make our own personalized pizzas. Most of the time, I just conform and like we have a local place that we always order from, and she likes Canadian bacon with olives.
Ew! Wait, back up. Green or black?
Black olives.
Good girl.
Okay. So she likes this Canadian bacon with black olives, and I'm not a huge olive fan either, but I will conform and I will eat it. It's not bad. It's just, it's not what I would order. but that's what she likes. And yeah. Oh, Jen, come on, that's messed up. Jen, so now they're in the chat having a discussion how no 21-year-old supermodel would be interested in me. And Jen's just being mean.
Well, it depends. Is she visually impaired?
That's true. She could be blind.
You know.
What? That's not what you order? Yes, you get Canadian bacon pizza from Pizza Villa. Canadian bacon with olives. Great, now I'm in trouble because I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mad Moose and TD's marital squabble without TD.
Yeah, without TD. Oh, it's mushrooms. But we usually get olives on it too. I thought I could have sworn it's got Canadian bacon and mushrooms.
All right.
Maybe it is mushrooms.
Zach, you got 5 seconds to answer. Best pizza of all time. Wait,
type of pizza or pizza place?
Type of pizza all time. What is it?
Pepperoni, jalapeno, sausage, and bacon.
Well, you're close.
I like to get, like, if it was up to me, I would always order the meat lovers pizza. I feel like you can't go wrong with the meat lovers. With jalapenos.
It's the PMS, or as we call it around here, that time of the month pizza. So it's pepperoni, mushroom, sausage with jalapenos.
I'm not a fan of the mushroom thing.
Oh, yeah. PMS.
Priscilla says artichoke pizza.
Ew.
I've had artichoke hearts on a pizza. It's not terrible.
No. Okay. You like your artichokes. I like my pineapple.
I didn't say... okay.
Well, we will agree to disagree. Oh, hey, nice blue ribbon, buddy.
Uh-huh. Oh, shit. All right. Well, anyone got any questions that they want to ask me or Daddy Dutch, the new co-host that we replaced TD with? I can't wait till he watches this, dude. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, hey, you tell TD I can't wait for my part-time paycheck.
oh yeah, 100%. Oh, you know what I was going to do in honor of TD not being here, because we've come to this deal amongst ourselves that we don't really do this show to like promote our products. We don't talk about like our product. Like, we just do it for fun, you know? Yeah. So we don't get on here and be like, oh, buy Mad Moose, whatever. And so we kind of decided like, oh, we're not going to do like giveaways. Like, we're not going to try to compete with each other. But you know what? TD's not here, right? And I appreciate every single person that is in here. There's 10 of you.
Wait, hold on. Let me make the big announcement for you. So everybody that's here in the chat, Mad Moose is going to send you a free bottle of
Whoa. No.
TD's spices and sauces at TD's expense. So it's like Oprah. You get a sauce, you get a sauce, you get a rub, you get a rub. You all are welcome.
Yes. The TD's going to send everyone free stuff. That's what's going to happen. I think that should be a thing. Like, if you're here right now, TD should send you. I want to go back to the chat real quick. Somebody said, looks like Marissa's going to have to beat up Not My Wife Jen. And it's actually a funny story because about 2 years ago on Thanksgiving Eve, we all went out together, and Jen lives around here. I went to like elementary school and junior high with her. But we all went out together and we were drinking and having a good time. And then we were at some bar and a fight broke out, like not involving us. And then somehow, I have no idea how, but my wife got involved in the fight. And I don't even know what happened. I turned around and my wife was fighting someone that we didn't even know who it was. And so I was literally like, I grabbed some chick thinking it was my wife. I grabbed her to try to pull her off and like say, let's go. It wasn't my wife. So I grabbed some chick and I was like, oh, you're not my wife. And I threw her. And then Jen came in
And you threw her.
No, Jen came in and tried to grab my wife to be like, what are you doing? Like, let's go. And my wife turned around and like punched her, punched Jen, and then she was like, wait, it's me. And we were like, oh my God, it was a disaster. But it was okay. Jen was pregnant. We didn't know Jen was pregnant at the time. It was a great night. And so that was what those comments were about.
I've had a few of them great nights.
Yes. Priscilla wants to know what's the best part of the pig to grill.
The best part of a pig?
Yes. Oh, and John Martin looks like he's getting off, and he said he wants to know your website, social media. Thanks for coming on. It's nice to meet you.
John, just look up Daddy Dutch Barbecue. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. That's it.
Yes, definitely go follow his YouTube, guys, for sure. If anything, his YouTube's pretty good.
Best part of a pig.
I'm gonna say the shoulder.
No. It's right here, baby.
Oh, the belly. You want to know where?
You know, you can do a lot with a pork belly. If in my area our pork belly is skin off,
Yeah,
you don't.
That's how they sell it at Costco. Yeah.
Well, Costco, Sam's Club, one of our local grocers here. That's how we get it.
Mm-hmm.
You can put the ingredients you want inside, roll it up, and make porchetta.
Yes.
You can cure it, make your own bacon out of it. You can do what they call pork belly burnt ends, which is kind of an oxymoron if you ask some of the big boys in the barbecue community, because burnt ends only come out of the brisket point. But
yeah.
you can do a lot of things with pork belly. If it wasn't pork belly, I'd say give me a set of spare ribs. I don't care if you cut it down St. Louis cut or I have to, because if I have to cut it down and use them rib tips in bean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Pork is very versatile. I will say I don't like really cooking baby backs, because
I don't either.
Every cut of baby backs you get, when you look at the bone,
yeah,
there's that extra little bone in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Me being a competition guy, that little bone in the middle screws up your knife cuts.
Yep, I hate
There's
cutting.
No way,
cutting baby backs.
Way to truly get it out.
And unless your spare ribs are cut St. Louis style, it's also a pain in the ass to cut ribs.
The Texas guys cook a lot of. I won't say they're a full big spare, but they're a trimmed down spare. You can see that extra little piece of cartilage from the tip in there, but that cartilage is normally in line with the bone. They take off the brisket bone, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Me being from the Midwest, everything's cooked more KCBS style. So everything up here is St. Louis cut. And the nice thing for me about St. Louis cut, it's a meatier rib. It's a flatter rib. So your presentation in a box is a little better.
Yeah.
versus Arch Baby Back.
Yep.
They're both great. They're both great. But competition wise, I will take a St. Louis cut rib
Yeah.
or just a flat spare rib, and I'll cut it down the way I want. So
I think you were right with the pork belly thing, because it's very, dude. You can even take a pork belly and cook it like a pork butt and shred it. You can slice it. You can slice it, grill it, and make pork banh mi sandwiches. Like it's so you can do anything with pork belly.
I love
amazing.
taking fresh pork belly, skin off pork belly, cutting it about a ½ inch thick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and right back here, laying it on the Blackstone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, with a little oil, low temp. I mean, we're talking 2 hours.
It's basically like bacon, but it's not cured.
What exactly? That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And lay it on there, and then take a bunch of or a package of King's Hawaiian rolls.
Ooh.
Slice it, straight through the middle. Then take that pork belly. I didn't hear that. Was that TD making his grand entrance? Is that what that noise was?
All right, can you hear me?
Was that TD making his grand entrance? Is that what all that noise was, or what?
No, I bumped the notepad right here and knocked the mic over.
It'd be all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, come on, it's live YouTube. Shit happens.
Yes.
So, take that pork belly, lay it on some King's Hawaiian rolls, a little bit of Canadian bacon on top of it, some pineapple, and some marinara, and you got yourself like a Hawaiian barbecue sandwich.
That sounds good. With no pineapple.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Don't be a fun hater.
I'm going to do... All right, so... I got to actually...
No, wait. I see your...
You see the banner? Okay.
Banner. How many of TD's sauces do I get a win for being a co-host?
Dude, he is going to pay. Guaranteed. Don't you worry about it. He's going to take care of you, and if he doesn't, he's going to have to answer to me. But like I said before, I have to wake up in like 5 hours for work. But the people that were here, absolutely appreciate you guys. It's the people that join us every week. You guys are awesome. Like I said, we just do this show for fun. We're not here to push products and, throw all that in your face. We bring fun people on and just do this show. Obviously, TD fell asleep like a little bitch. But
you do me a favor. Let me know when you get somebody fun on.
Yeah.
I had CJ on, and he was.
You watch. Well, we had Misty, Seattle Butcher Wife. She was fun.
Oh, she is a riot.
She is awesome, and we got her a little tipsy. She was fun. But wait, there's a giveaway coming. Don't leave. Just give me a minute.
We may or may not have had a little fun with her too.
Oh yeah, I watched your show with her. Yeah, she's cool.
Incredible. I love that gal.
Wait till you see who we got. In not next week, but the following week. It's going to be fun. But okay, for the giveaway, because you guys were so awesome, showed up tonight, and I was going to do this by myself, and Kent jumped in here, and it turned out to be a great night. And TD is an asshole, and we're all going to flood his DMs.
Wait! You cannot say that on YouTube.
Oh, I can't say asshole?
No, he's an ass bag.
He's an ass bag.
Well,
So-
wait. He's an ass bear. He's a Bears fan.
He's he's all these things. So yeah, make sure you go in TD's DMs and tell him, ask him, why weren't you at your own show? Why did Moose have to have a new co-host? Why are you a terrible person?
Instagram, his Facebook, his
Everything.
YouTube channel, whatever you guys can do.
Yes.
It's kind of shitty when the co-host doesn't show up to the party.
Yeah. So I want him to wake up with like 500 messages tomorrow, even if it's a message that's just a period. Just piss him off. But anyways, if you're watching right now, everybody gets one answer in the chat for this question. Okay, you only get to choose one answer. Your first answer is the one you got to stick with. Pick a number 1 through 100. Whoever is closest to the number that I have already written down will get a free Mad Moose Barbecue product of your choice. It's sauces and rubs, either a sauce or a rub. So go ahead. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. What number? 1 through 100. Let's see the numbers. Free Mad Moose Barbecue rub or sauce. I mean, I guess you get to play.
When we do giveaways on the hot seat, I'm ineligible. And I'm going to say 75% of the time when CJ or the guest poses a question, I got it in there, and CJ will go be like, yeah, that's right. Oh, fuck you, Dutch.
Da, na, 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 na. I think, okay, let's see. We got, okay, I think that's most of the people. Any last second people? 1 through 100, put your number in. All right. And I'm going to close it off in 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. You don't get to answer twice. Okay. The number was
3.
17. And Jen Ramirez said 13. She was the closest.
Oh,
Jen,
your other wife won.
not my wife. Not my wife won. So, Jen, have your boo thing, Ryan, hit me up, and he can come by and pick out whatever you guys want. Again, thank you guys all for joining us tonight. Like I said, TD sucks. I don't know. He bailed on us tonight, and we're all going to give him hell for it for the next, lifetime. But, hey, dude, Kent, man, thank you for coming in clutch, brother. I appreciate you showing up.
No problem, brother.
I will get with you, and we will set up a date for you to officially be on the show as a guest, not as a co-host.
Hey, I just do what I can, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, and if you guys obviously go, make sure you go follow Kent, Daddy Dutch Barbecue, on his social media. Check out his YouTube channel. Go do all that. So thank you for joining us. Kent, you have any goodbye words?
I had a great time tonight, man. I'm glad I could help out. It was fun.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. All right. Well, everybody, thank